and welcome to the final ECW before the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And for the first time here in Universe, we're actually going to get to see JTG and Shad Gaspard team up as Cryme Tyme. And here we go. JTG, we know for sure, he is the ECW general manager, has confirmed that JTG will be getting a shot at Cody Rhodes' ECW championship at the Royal Rumble. He has looked good. He's been impressive, and JTG is going to get that shot. And the ECW general manager even admitted that when he made the Fatal 4-Way in the first episode of ECW, he did not expect JTG to be the one to walk out. But he's willing to put faith in JTG, knowing how good he's looked. He got the upper hand in the Fatal 4-Way and won. He knocked off Ted DiBiase in his ECW debut. But tonight, here in Tag Action, we've got this team of Truth and Consequences, R-Truth and Mike Knox. Of course, Mike Knox being a SmackDown superstar who actually has not made his debut on SmackDown yet. This is his first appearance in the Universe mode, and it's joining the man he has decided to team up with, R-Truth. They are an officially recognized team, even though this is their first match. They're looking good. Mike Knox is a big, brute behemoth of a man, and R-Truth picked up a good win last week on ECW. Like, he absolutely did, and now the number one contender for the ECW Championship immediately gets R-Truth in Cryme Tyme's corner, as here we go. Double team, double hip toss, double elbow, and double kip up. As, of course, R-Truth beat Christian last week, and like I already said, JTG beat Ted DiBiase in Ted's debut. And Ted DiBiase even had the benefit of having Cody Rhodes, the ECW champion, in his corner. We don't know if there's a partnership or not, or again, if Cody just wanted to scout who he figured would be his opponent at Royal Rumble. That much we're not sure, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot right now, as R-Truth just took down Shad Gaspard, who fights R-Truth off. Mike Knox has not been tagged in yet, but it's still early. There's still time. And of course, last night on Raw, we just saw a great tag team match between D-Generation X and Rated RKO, as DX picked up their second loss in tag team action. But right now, we got a bear hug by Shad. And Mike Knox, JTG stopped him from breaking it up. But R-Truth fights his way out with a DDT. That's right, in week 1 of Raw, D-Generation X, DX, they lost to the Hardy Boys in a very back and forth match, but it was still a loss. And same situation last night. Rated RKO. They picked up the win, getting them added into the WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble. Of course, ECW. Here in ECW, we get less matches on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Shad immediately kicks out of that crucifix pin by R-Truth. In truth, like I said, he did look good last week. As Shad with a headbutt there. Now raining down the lefts and rights. And Truth blocks the headbutt. Back on his feet now. But Shad immediately takes the advantage right back. Oh, no, he doesn't. As I say that, commentator's curse. Mike Knox is waiting to be tagged in. And Shad stops it again. Truth has to get there at some point. You can't wrestle an entire tag match by yourself. I mean, you can, but it's not advised. And that normally leads to dissension, tag teams breaking up, and normally one guy just getting unnecessarily beat down when it could have been avoided. Because I don't care if you're as big as the Big Show, if you're as powerful as Big Show, Kane, Mark Henry, any of those guys, it doesn't matter. The numbers game will catch up to you no matter how big and how strong you are. But finally, JTG got tagged back in the match, and here comes Mike Knox. And there's a double choke slam. Maybe closer to a double spine buster, if you will. But nonetheless, it was effective. And Mike Knox is in this match. And this match is a very important one for Mike Knox, as it is for JTG and Chad as well. As this is Mike Knox's debut. It's not on his own show, but it's still his in-ring debut here in Universe. And you never want to lose your debut. I mean, hell, we've had free agents actually debut before Mike Knox. Don't know what the SmackDown GM has against Mike Knox, if anything. But JTG was able to take Mike down with a windmill kick. And now he's got him. But with the role that JTG's been on, it's hard to bet against him right now. And honestly, it's even harder to bet against him thinking about him facing Cody Rhodes. Because Cody, he did come back and win that Extreme Rules match with the title on the line. But he got brutalized, and he didn't necessarily look good until he finally was able to get back in because Tommy Dreamer refused to go for the pin. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. Avalanche arm drag off the top. Whereas JTG has done nothing but look good. So my money would be on JTG picking up the win and making Cody's ECW title reign rather short. Does that mean it's going to happen? No. But that's who my money's on if I was going to bet. But also, it's safe to say, safe to remind each and every one of you, I am not a betting man. I am not. But Mike gets R-Truth back in and lie detector. Lie detector. And he's going to get Mike Knox back in here. Quick tags in and out. That's normally an incredibly smart strategy. And normally leads to tag team fundamentals being used. But JTG shuts down any potential tag team fundamentals that could be used, as he is just taunting Mike Knox now. He's partying a little too hard, one might say. As Shad gets a little cheap shot there on R-Truth, and Mike Knox going to try and make him pay for it. As that one punch from Mike Knox completely stunned Shad. As Shad is stuck in the corner of Truth and Consequences. As that's going to be a rope break there. Not very good ring positioning from Shad. But Mike going to make him pay. As he's going to take him down. And Mike with a belly-to-belly. Mike Knox looking good in this match. He and Truth working well together, tagging in and out rather frequently.
Hey, nice one.
As a shin breaker takes down Shad. He quickly gets back on his feet and is going to knock him down with the shoulder blocks. And just dropping the axe handle, keeping him on the ground. Oh, but Truth has got him. He's got Shad. And just sticking the fingers in the eyes. And then using that to chop the chest. The chest that is already looking red. But now got him in the corner.
A monstrous counter by Mike Knox.
And a snake eyes from Mike. And just work it over that arm. But Mike off the ropes and low bridges. Cryme Tyme playing a little bit dirty, but R-Truth and Mike Knox did the same as Mike got sent to the floor. And JTG, he is partying while winning.
Out of the ring he goes.
And he is just daring him to get back in the ring. Of course, Mike finally does. But Mike Knox has been looking good in this match. That much I can say. Well, got him by the nose, though. Again, playing a little bit dirty. Not scared to do so. But Mike bringing it back. Now look at this. A gut-wrench suplex. Mike just tossed him with a gut-wrench suplex, but JTG already back on the attack. But got stopped in a little quick ankle lock. Oh, JTG shuts him down, though. And again, playing dirty. When you're up against a big man, sometimes you just do what you gotta do. As a big hip toss there.
He left the skid mark on the ground and probably somewhere
And
else.
gets R-Truth back in the ring.
Great teamwork there.
Oh, but getting shut down. As he kept him on the ground.
There's a
But he did let him get back up. And Truth pulls him back into a leg lariat. Like I said, Truth and Consequences looking really good right now. Not saying Cryme Tyme isn't. But Truth and Consequences looking good. But Shad back in. And there's a knee lift. And a light detector again from R-Truth. Who's going to quickly, again, quick tag in and out. Mike Knox back in. Both men staying rather fresh. But the shoulder tackle knocked him down. And he's going to get R-Truth right back in. But Truth, look at this. A jumping arm breaker.
He's gonna need a sling after this one.
Jumping arm breaker. And a shoulder tackle on Truth knocks him down. And JTG back in the ring. And now Cryme Tyme also using the quick tags in and out. And JTG once again playing a little bit dirty. Or should I say a lot of bit dirty at this point. Oh, but look at this. A crucifix. Crucifix in the corner of Truth and Consequences. And, Mike Knox just barely couldn't break up the pin. Or keep the pin from being broken up. Shad did make the save. And that's going to allow JTG to get the upper hand again. Oh, but look at this. Again, R-Truth, another quick crucifix. Got a 1. Got a 2. And another kick out. As he goes behind. Now look at this. Atomic drop. But Truth gets shut down. And JTG gonna get him in the Cryme Tyme corner. But Truth shuts him down. And now driving the knees into the midsection. But JTG shoving him away. Oh, he knocked Shad off the apron. I don't think it was intentional, but it worked out in his favor. But Truth down now. Elbow to the back of the neck from JTG. Oh, and Shad tags himself in. Shad tags himself in, but Truth immediately gets him back in the corner. Oh, but he stops himself. But a cheap shot there, and that's going to allow R-Truth to take advantage. And now Mike Knox back in the ring. Now look at this. Mounted on top, raining down the lefts and rights. Shad Gaspard is bleeding now. Shad is busted wide open from the fist of Mike Knox. But shoving him away. But Shad shuts him down again. And Shad is going to get JTG back in, realizing maybe it was a mistake. And the one punch staggered him and made him fall to the floor.
Looks like he's going.
But now look at this. Look at Mike Knox. Here we go. Dominator.
Causing pain and destruction.
Shades of one Farouk. Ron Simmons. The Dominator. Got a 1. Got a 2. And Shad just barely breaks it up at the last second. The last possible moment. But look at this. Knocks out. Mike just nailed the knocks out.
He's going for the pin.
And he got a 1. He got a 2. And got a 3. Shad was just too slow to break that one up. And Truth and Consequences get a massive win on the final ECW before the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Mike's debut match, he gets a win. And he gets a win with his tag team partner R-Truth by his side. And he pins the current #1 contender for the ECW Championship. That is incredible momentum. But did that just harm the momentum of JTG going into the Royal Rumble? We'll have to wait and see. But we've got another match on our hands. It is women's action, which also has Royal Rumble implications as well. That is Maryse making her ECW debut against Beth Phoenix. And here we go. Like I said, this woman, Maryse, is making her ECW debut against a woman who's already made her debut with a victory, Beth Phoenix. In this match, whoever wins, whether that be Beth getting her second win or Maryse getting a win in her first ECW match, they will go on to face the winner of a match on SmackDown Friday night to see, well, whoever wins this match will face the winner of a match on SmackDown on Friday night, and both of those winners will go on to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view to compete for the Divas Championship.
Her opponent from Buffalo, New York, Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon.
And I can tell you that this will be interesting. Beth has momentum on her side, but as we just saw, just because you haven't been given an opportunity quite yet does not mean you cannot win. Mike Knox just pinned the number one contender for the ECW Championship in his first match on an opposing show. Like, that is so huge. And this match is underway.
You feel that electricity. This is what WWE is all about.
As Maryse got the upper hand early, but Beth responding back as they're just trading strikes back and forth now.
Repeated with that knee.
And Maryse takes her down. She tried to keep her on the ground. It didn't work. As Beth misses the chop and Maryse stops herself from going off of the ropes even more. But there's a fireman's carry from the Glamazon.
Loving axe handle.
Maryse just demonstrating disdain on that count.
Oh, and Maryse knocks her to the floor. And she is showing off. And yes, we get it. You are very attractive. But here we go. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Beth Phoenix.
Going to the top. All the way
And Beth to the top rope. And gonna drop the elbows on the back, on the spine of Maryse. And gonna add more punishment to it. But Maryse gonna kick her away. And now look at this, a full Nelson.
Very painful submission hold here, directly applied to the cranium.
But Beth easily powers out. But Maryse responds with a face buster. I mean, she played a little bit dirty there, grabbing the hair. But I mean, if it works. As again, these two seem to be pretty evenly matched here. And Maryse again playing dirty.
He's not here to make friends. There was nothing friendly about that.
But she just got pulled in for another fireman's carry there.
Pupils are dilating.
And another full Nelson. She seems to really want to make her tap out. But Beth Phoenix is not going to tap out. Not going to happen. Not easily anyway.
But it did connect.
But she takes her down. Oh, and a low blow. Maryse with a low blow on Beth Phoenix.
You know, the early moments are definitely telling in these kind of matches. You immediately get a sense
And she is just absolutely taking it to Beth. But Beth shuts her down and gets her in the corner. But Maryse immediately responds with a counter of her own.
punch had some stank on.
But Beth with a big double axe handle, knocking her down. But Maryse immediately back on her feet. She came up short on the slap, and Beth's going to make her pay for it.
What's going to happen now?
As there's a big backbreaker. Now a submission of her own, but I could say it's a rope break, but she does let it go.
Oh, I love it. An arrogant reversal by Maryse.
And now Beth just slaps her on the back of the head.
Maryse seems to be pondering what went wrong.
Now got her in the corner. Now just spinning her around, disorienting her. Beth pops out, and she shuts down what Maryse wanted.
Now the Glamazon begins to dominate the match.
And Beth is looking good now. Maryse looked really good earlier on, but Beth is showing her exactly what she's made of. There's a fisherman suplex. Is the fisherman suplex going to be enough to put her away? No, Maryse caught her. She caught her off guard, but not even a one. Beth is not even tired right now, and Maryse is feeling the pain. As there's an arm drag. Wait a minute. I think Beth, it didn't look like she was going for the glam slam. But regardless, camel clutch now. Will Maryse tap out? No, she will not. She powers out, slamming Beth to the canvas. But again, she is feeling the pain. Beth has put her through. And now Beth returns the favor, grabbing the hair to slam her face into the canvas. Gonna pull her to the center of the ring again. Oh, but again, Maryse with a jackknife cover. Doing whatever she can to get a quick pin. Desperation pin. But none of it is working. She's not even getting a 1 count. Oh, now Maryse just choking her out. Rebounded off the ropes, hands to the throat. But she's so hurt. Beth was able to get back up and take advantage. As now look at this. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. And Maryse could be done. But once again, jackknife cover. And again, not even a 1. Maryse can't get anything going now. As Beth takes her down again. Maryse, of course, not giving up. Not at all. But Beth is, again, Maryse looked good early, but Beth has made this match hers. Just walking around with her. Oh, but Maryse able to get down. An elbow to the back of the neck. But once again, Beth shuts her down. Maryse fighting. And again, Maryse able to fight out of it. She needs to take advantage, but she's so hurt she couldn't take advantage. And again, Beth has got her up, and Maryse fighting out. And again, Maryse able to get out of it, and this time she's able to take advantage. But Beth responds with a face buster again. And there's a knife edge chop. Is that big knife edge chop going to be enough?
This could be 3.
Got a 1. Got a 2. No, it is not. Maryse kicked out. Maryse kicked out. Oh, and top rope in the private parts. But Beth is so tired, she couldn't keep going. Maryse shoves her away. But Beth still has so much left in the tank. But Maryse starting to get back in it now. Maybe that's the thing. If it goes long enough, maybe that's how Maryse wins. Because Beth, like I said, is so tired. Maryse back on her feet. Now off the ropes. Beth ducks underneath. And now grabs her before she can run away. Gonna drop her with a shin breaker. And Maryse, fingers in the eyes. But Beth immediately shuts her down. On a big running elbow. Knocking Beth to the floor. Oh, O'Connor roll. O'Connor roll. Got a 1. Got it. Oh, not even a 2. It was close, but not even a 2. But Maryse, like I said, starting to get back in it. But now she's hanging on the apron. And Beth going to quickly bring her back into the ring by a suplex. Is that suplex enough to get the job done? She's got a 1. She's got a 2. No, it's not. Maryse is still alive, and Beth is frustrated. But she immediately knocks her right back down to the canvas.
This could be it.
And now look at this. The Canadian backbreaker there. Of course, oh, and now look at this. Once again, jackknife cover. Will this be the one? No. Not the one. Oh, she missed. And Beth is going to make her pay. Got Maryse in the corner. Yes, she does. And a big back elbow.
Contest has changed.
Now look at this. Alley-oop. A different kind of alley-oop. Oh, and another low blow from Maryse. Doing anything to stay alive in the match now. But again, she's so hurt that she can't. She's feeling the punishment. Really feeling it. And she can't capitalize all that well. And after the neck breaker, will that finally be what will put Maryse away? Got a 1, got a 2. No, it is not. She is still alive, and Beth is getting increasingly more frustrated. But she needs to stop letting her frustration get to her, because that's how she's going to lose if she does.
Watch it here.
But once again, here is another fisherman suplex. Another fisherman suplex. This time Maryse can't catch her off guard with a pin. She's got a 2. And Beth finally puts her away. Enough was enough. Maryse lasted long and she looked good early, but eventually Beth just started really dominating. But that means Beth Phoenix will face the winner of whoever wins a triple threat match on SmackDown on Friday night at the Royal Rumble. So Beth Phoenix, now 100% confirmed, has a shot at the Divas Championship. She just doesn't know who her opponent officially will be quite yet. But we've got one more match for you here tonight on ECW. On the last ECW here, the last match before the Royal Rumble, Chavo Guerrero will be defending his newly won hardcore title against the debuting Kofi Kingston. And here we go. Kofi Kingston, boom, boom, boom. Making his ECW debut. And what an opportunity it is. The ECW General Manager has seen what Kofi has done before the Universe mode started. And he's giving him an opportunity to compete for Chavo Guerrero's Hardcore Championship. And this is the way ECW is going to go off the air. Is with a Hardcore Championship match right before the Royal Rumble. Chavo, I don't know how he's going to do. This match is actually going to be a traditional hardcore match. Meaning you can use whatever weapons you find. You can pin anywhere in the arena. So it's, of course, no DQ, falls count anywhere. Hardcore match. And Chavo, because of Tommy Dreamer being, well, the recent Tommy Dreamer, he could not, he got a chance to win. He won the hardcore title. But that's just because, again, Tommy Dreamer refused to go for a pin. He refused to win. He wanted to just keep brutalizing JBL and Chavo. Of course, last week, JBL made him pay for that by quickly dismantling him and finishing him off finishing him off with the clothesline from hell. But tonight's not about that anymore. Chavo Guerrero is going to be the first person here in Universe to actually defend his title. Will he be able to do it? I don't know. That is the million-dollar question. Well, the million-dollar question for this match. Or will he lose to a young upstart? And what a win that would be for Kofi Kingston. We saw Mike Knox do that, pinning JTG earlier in the opener. But Maryse could not beat Beth Phoenix. She looked good early on, though. But my real question is, they can use weapons and they can go anywhere, but will they? Or will they keep it just a straight-laced wrestling match? I don't think they will. As Chavo taunting and Kofi Kingston with a sledgehammer. Oh, but look at this small package inside crater from Chavo, but not even a one. He tried to just catch him off guard, though. And Chavo shuts him down, and he's the one with the sledgehammer. Kofi rolls out the way, takes it away, and Chavo gets hit in the gut with the sledgehammer. And now Kofi just using it as a weapon, which of course is the intended use. Well, the intended use in wrestling anyway. But Chavo, he returns the favor. And he does it again. So yes, indeed, they are going to use weapons. They're not going to keep it a straight-laced wrestling match. Though both of these men could easily do that and make it very entertaining. But that's not the spirit of the hardcore title. Admittedly, neither is brutalizing your opponent to the point where, you know, they may not be able to wrestle again. But that's not the point either. Like I said, the point is, Chavo Guerrero will be the first champion here in the Universe defending his belt against a young upstart Kofi Kingston. This could be a fantastic night for Kofi. Making his debut here on ECW and doing so while winning the hardcore title. Both men with a steel chair. And Kofi knocks Chavo down with it. Oh, but Chavo takes it back. Kofi able to sidestep, take it back. And now there's fighting over who can hit each other with a chair. Both making each other miss. But instead, Kofi gets hit in the head with the steel chair. As Chavo back on the outside. Oh, he misses again. They keep sidestepping each other. But Kofi knocked the chair out of Chavo's hands before nailing him in the head with it. Giving him some payback. As again to the outside of the ring. And Chavo. He missed his strike, but he able to find the counter. And Kofi up against those steel steps. And hit right in the head with the chair again. Sandwiched between the steps and the chair. I tried to just combine two words into one there. Now back inside the ring. And a headshot again. The headshot again. These two men trying to live up to the spirit of the hardcore title, but Kofi's got him. Chavo lands on his feet. And there's a back elbow. Big back elbow. And Chavo fighting him off. And a bulldog. As Chavo back to the outside. And he's got a sledgehammer. But Kofi gets back inside the ring and gets hit in the gut with a sledgehammer. But doesn't get hit with that one. But he gets hit in the gut again. Chavo making good use of it. Chavo making real good use of these weapons. Maybe he did learn something from Tommy Dreamer after all. As painful as that might be to say.
Into the Irish whip.
Oh, he stops himself from running into the corner.
Kingston's still going. But with the damage he's taken,
You know, look at this. A gut-wrench suplex. Just tossing Kofi Kingston.
He's going for it.
Oh, no. He's got him up. Look at this. Oh, big modified suplex there. Got a 1, got a 2, got a 3, just like that. Just like that. Chavo Guerrero gets the job done. And Chavo Guerrero, he is the first champion to put his title up in a defense. And he's also the first champion to retain that title. Good job, Chavo Guerrero. And Kofi put up a good fight. But at the end of the day, Chavo Guerrero is a veteran, and he just defended his hardcore title. And now, just like I did on Raw, I'm going to give you the ECW matches for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And of course, ECW will take part in the Royal Rumble match. We have JTG versus Cody Rhodes for the ECW Championship. And that's it for ECW. Besides Beth Phoenix getting a shot to compete for the Divas title. But that was the last ECW before the Royal Rumble. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, share it on social media. Do all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.